Welcome back. In the last video, we looked at reviewing the interior angles. The remote interior angles add together to make the exterior angles, meaning each remote interior angle has to be less than the exterior angle, and both angles have to be greater than 0 and less than 180. Okay, let's do a few more examples. My first example here, find the angles that are less than angle 1. So if I want to find something to be less than angle 1, when I look back up here, angle 1, the only thing that can be less than, the smallest thing here other than 0, remote interior angles are smaller, exterior angles are bigger. So if I want something to be less than angle 1, I need angle 1 to be an exterior angle so that something is bigger than that. So angle 1 needs to be outside. It looks like it's inside a triangle, but if I look at just the triangle on the right-hand side, out of the two that I can see, and really there's 3 there because there's the whole thing, angle 1 is on the outside of that green triangle when I extend it. Okay? And remember, the angles that are smaller are the remote interior angles. So not the adjacent one, not this one, but the 5 and the 6. Those are my remote interior angles. So that means angle 1 is going to be bigger than these two because it takes these two added together to make angle 1. So angle 5 is less than angle 1, and angle 6 is less than angle 1. Okay, let's look at number 2. For number 2, find the angles that are greater than angle 1. So that means this time I want angles to be bigger than 1. So I need angle 1, instead of being an exterior, I need it to be a remote interior angle. So I need it to be inside the triangle this time. So I'm going to look at the triangle that it's an angle on the inside of. Okay, so when I do that, I want to look for angles that are exterior to this pink angle. And I can extend to the right, angle 4, or I can extend to the left, angle 7. Now I need angle 1 to be a remote interior angle, so it can't be adjacent to the exterior angle. So if I extend to the right, it's adjacent to 4, so we can't use angle 4. Okay, but if I extend to the left, I can see angle 7 is an exterior angle, and it's going to take angle 3 plus angle 1 to make that angle 7. So that means angle 7 has to be greater than angle 1. Since that's the only exterior angle here I have, that's the only one I can say for sure is greater than angle 1. Even though if I have pictures here, it might look like there's another angle that's bigger than angle 1, I can't prove it. Same thing over here, it looks like angle 4 is smaller than angle 1, so you'd think I'd want to put it here less than angle 1, but nothing tells me my picture is to scale anywhere on this page, so I can't just assume that it is to scale. Okay, let's look at some more examples. Alright, so now, number 3, if the measure of angle 4 equals 48 degrees, what are the possible values of angle 1? So remember we had this inequality sentence. I'm going to rewrite this inequality sentence so that we can have it to refer back to. So 0 degrees is less than the remote interior angles, which is less than my exterior angles, which is less than 180 degrees. Okay? So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to rewrite it, but I'm going to leave a blank for my remote interior, a blank for my exterior, and then my 180 degrees. Okay? They told me the measure of angle 4, right here, this angle is 48 degrees. They told me I'm looking for possible values for angle 1. So now I'm just going to fill in with the information they gave me with this angle 1 and with this 48. So which one is interior? Which one's the remote interior? That's going to be the one inside the 48 degrees. The exterior is the measure of angle 1. All right, so what's my answer here? My answer says that angle 1 has to be between 48 degrees and 180 degrees. 48 is smaller than angle 1, and angle 1 is smaller than 180. My answer, I'll just put my box right around here. I don't even have to rewrite it. I just can omit this 0 is less than, because if angle 1 has to be bigger than 48, it's automatically also going to be bigger than 0. Okay, Let's look at number 4. Number 4, find the measures that are less than angle 7. So if I look at angle 7, and I want something to be less than angle 7, that means angle 7 has to be bigger. So remember, the bigger is going to be your exterior angle. So I need exterior angle to be 7, which it already is. It's not inside any of the triangles. So when I go back and I look at the triangle that it's next to this triangle that I'm outlining in blue. And so I know it takes angle 1 and angle 3 together to make angle 7. So both of these have to be smaller than angle 7. Angle 1 and angle 3. Okay? But remember, our first example in this video, we said find angles that are less than angle 1. And we said less than angle 1 is going to be angle 5 and angle 6. So if 7 is greater than angle 1, and angle 1 is greater than 5 and 6, then angle 1 must be, or then angle 7 has to be greater than 5 or 6. And let me show you why that is. Angle 7 is not just exterior to that blue triangle that's adjacent to it, it's also exterior to the whole figure triangle, right? Which means this exterior angle is also the sum of however big angle 3 plus angle 5 is, plus this angle 6. So that means this angle, that take 3 and 5 together, plus angle 6 makes angle 7. So that means these two angles also, and angle 5 and angle 6, have to be less than angle 7. Okay? It does look like in this picture angle 2 is smaller than angle 7, but I can't for sure prove that because, again, nowhere on my page does it tell me that my picture is to scale. So I can't assume that it is. Okay? Let's look at number 5. Find measures that are greater than angle 2. So if I want something to be bigger than angle 2, I need it to be the remote interior angle so that the exterior angle can be bigger. So I need angle 2 to be inside a triangle. So I can look at this green triangle and say it's inside this green triangle. And then I can extend this either way. I can extend it towards the 7 to the left or to the right towards the 4. If I extend it towards the 7 on the left, then they are adjacent. So the angle 2 is not a remote interior angle. So even though it looks like 7 should be greater, I can't prove it because I don't know my pictures to scale. But if I extend to the right, then angle 4 is an exterior angle, and it takes angle 2 and angle 3 together to make angle 4. So angle 4 has to be greater than angle 2. Angle 2 would also be an interior angle for the whole big triangle. So if I did have an extension out to the right for the whole big triangle, whatever angle would be here, I know would also be greater than angle 2. Okay, but I don't have that, so I don't have to add that. Okay? All right, let's look at number 6. Find all possible values for the question mark. So when I look at this one, anytime I'm finding all the possible values, I'm going to use that inequality. 0 is less than my remote interior angles, which is less than my exterior angle, which is less than 180 degrees. That's just to remind me what goes where. And then I'm going to write my actual answer. So I'm looking at this 89-degree angle, which is almost a right angle, but not quite, and I'm comparing it to the question mark angle. So which one of those is my remote interior angle? The one inside is 89 degrees. The exterior, the outside, is my question mark. So my question mark must fall somewhere between 89 degrees and 180 degrees. 89 is too small. 180 is too big. I need to land somewhere right in the middle. Okay? Same thing when I look at number 7. Find all the possible values for my question mark. So I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to 0 degrees less than my remote interior angle, less than my exterior angle, less than 180 degrees. 0, less than 180. I've got a 100, and I've got my question mark. So my interior angle this time is my question mark. My exterior angle is my 100. So the values of degrees, the values for the question mark can fall anywhere between 0 and 100. Okay? All right, almost done, just 4 more to look at. All right, number 8. Find the measures that are greater than angle 5. So that means I need angle 5 to be a remote interior angle. So if I look at this triangle here, I know that angle 5 is a remote interior angle to angle 1. So I need greater, so this has to be a remote interior angle, so I can find things that are bigger than it. If I extend, angle 1 has to be greater than angle 5. But remember, we know that there's an angle that we can prove is greater than angle 1, right? Because angle 7 was an exterior angle to this triangle. And also we know it takes angle 3 plus angle 5 plus angle 7. It takes this whole angle plus this angle to make angle 7. So angle 5 also has to be smaller than angle 7, or angle 7 has to be greater than angle 5. Okay. Number 9, find the measures that are less than angle 4. So that means angle 4 has to be, if I want things that are smaller than it, angle 4 is going to be bigger, so it's going to be an exterior angle. So I can't be looking at the triangle on the right because we want it to be outside. I have to be looking at the triangle on the left. And I want remote interior angles, which is not going to be angle 1 because that's adjacent, so it's going to be angle 2 and angle 3. Okay, 2 more, almost there, home stretch. Number 6, find all the possible values for the question mark. So again, 0 degrees less than my remote interior angles, less than my exterior angles, less than 180 degrees. And then I just fill that in. 0, less than, less than, less than 180. I'm looking at my question mark and my 145. My interior angle is the one inside, my question mark. My exterior angle is the one outside, my 145. So my question mark has to fall between 0 and 145. Last but not least, find all the possible values for the question mark in this last picture. So again, 0 is less than my remote interior angles, is less than my exterior angles, is less than 180 degrees. So 0 is less than 180 degrees. I'm looking at this question mark and comparing it with the 96 degrees. My interior angle is the 96. My exterior angle is the 100, is the question mark, right? That's what I'm trying to find. So I can tell my question mark, that kind of off-center there, my question mark has to fall between 96 and 180 degrees. Okay? All right, so that is looking at inequalities with exterior angles and remote interior angles. If you have any questions, please make sure you ask during sync time or attend tutoring. Thank you so much for watching.